What's going on, guys? Bassett and Moffat here, coming at you with a new video for this week. In this week's video, we're going to highlight some summer bluegill patterns and imitations to catch some big old bass. Each part of this video I'm going to break down. The first part I'm going to run through, do the little like going out on the boat and catching a big bass, and then after I'm going to run down the bait that I caught that on and highlight it a little bit. After that, I'll highlight a few more bluegill imitations that I just don't have video for with big fish, just because I've only had the channel going for a year and don't have enough footage for that yet. But we've caught some big fish on these years past and all that. But either way, here you go. That's a big mama. Look at that big one, guys. There's a daddy. Guys, look at this big old girl. Calm down. Look at this big old girl. Big old freaking ass too. Freaking giant. Alright, so that big girl went 514, almost 6 pounds. That's huge for summer bass up here in Pennsylvania. Got that guy on this guy right here, the bellows gill. This is the 3/8 inch version. I had it rigged with a little bit of a weight on a weighted swim bait hook, just like that. The only reason I had it weighted instead of weightless was because I was fishing a little deeper water and I wanted it to fall a little faster in that deeper water. If you want to fish it around the outside edges of the grass, you probably use it weightless, and it'll work really good for some big bass weightless like that as well. You can also drop shot it. It kills on a drop shot as well. Very versatile bait, and it really mimics a bluegill, and it looks like a dying bluegill big time. I really like it a lot. Just started using them recently, and definitely going to be one of my new favorite baits. My camera just now comes on.
Freaking 4.5 or more. Oh man, he's got it way down.
That's a good one.
God damn it.
Oof, you're gonna smack me in the face.
You don't need your pliers.
Knocked all my on the floor. Knocked all my on the floor.
Well, like I did that on purpose, Hunter.
I didn't even get it on film, really. Wait. Nice one for Pops. Hold it sideways once. Hold it sideways. Big old girl for Pops. It's a nice one. Let her go. Okay, for the next bass, that nice one that my dad got, that one was just a little over 4.5 pounds. That one he caught on a swim jig, similar to this, bluegill color swim jig, just like that. That's got a Guggen Baits trench hog on the back, and that's a dirty jig swim jig. And he was just dragging that on the outside edge of the grass, and that big girl bit it. That's another really good bluegill imitation of swim jig, just like that. This one's, I think, a 3/8 ounce, a little bit lighter for fishing, especially if you're not fishing real deep. That 3/8 ounce falls nice and slow and kind of gives them a little bit more time to react to it. Alright, next I'm going to show you some of my other favorite bluegill imitations for the summer and for this time of year around here in Pennsylvania. This one is a Z-Man Project Z chatterbait, bluegill kind of color. Got a Rage Alabama crawl trailer, a Rage crawl, and That kind of mimics a bluegill. It got that little bit of orange on there. You could even throw a little chartreuse on the tips of it with like a marker or some dip and glow, and it really help imitate a bluegill. And that's for when fish are a little bit more active, wanting to chase something. I also like to throw a bladed swim jig sometimes. Sometimes that blade just helps them key in on it a little bit more, and that's another one of my favorites. Another thing you can also do is if you like dragging big worms, like say a 10-inch or 12-inch worm, if you have like a green pumpkin color or like a watermelon red or a watermelon, if you put a little bit of chartreuse on the tip of that, sometimes that's enough to make them think that it's a bluegill. Might sound weird because it's a big worm, but it is enough to make it look like a bluegill to them. And if they're feeding on a bluegill pattern, they will hit it. But either way, guys, hope you enjoyed this video and hope you found it helpful. Any of these baits, I'm going to link them all down in the description, so if you want to check them out, buy some yourself and try, you can do that real easily. Just click on one of the links in my description. I'm also going to link my rods in there. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned for the next one. Make sure you keep hitting that like and subscribe button, and we'll see you later.